something interesting, I think, but I need a little... Wait, I got a request through the ether, so to speak. Someone's looking for a crew to take us.
Time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got this, hot stuff.
What's up, Lexi? If you still here.
The owner says the car keys are in a lockbox on the property. You just gotta grab them.
Review just in?
Why are you here?
What the fuck? Oh no!
你竟敢让我看到你那张丑脸！你到底哪根筋不对啊？我们走吧！哎。
Painfully and slowly!
Let's go, get back.
Where you gonna
Nowhere
go?
to escape now.
Just
You gotta know where to go now.
What the?
Get down. Hey, man, down. Get some help.
retard!
Lexi, what's up? What you doing up early? Lexi, you still here?
Everything okay? I'll be here.
Hey, so we paying a visit to the triads. I don't know how they mixed up in all this shit, but I do know that a copy of Dre's phone was at their club.
Hey, so just before you go full enhanced interrogation on the bouncer, here's the plan. We access the security camera system and cross-reference the footage with when we know the phone was there.
Shit sounds good to me, but can't we just hack the feed?
No deal. The system is some thrift store level shit. It's not even online. You'll need to get the physical tape from their office.
Oh shit, that's easy. Right, partner?
赔啊！
没问题。
Go home！ 告诉我你还行。
No！
准备受死吧！
快找安全的地方！我们有人倒下了。Die！
Where are you gonna go now？ 找东西掩护。
烂人！
狗娘养的！阿健中枪了！
你迷路了吧？
准备你。
我会杀了你！
你死定了！
找掩护！
我们的人。
在这边不受欢迎，混蛋！
Hey, good work.
What you carrying lately? All right, let's talk. That'll light them up. Keep your eyes open.
What's up, boss? I'll be here.
Hey,
When you get there, find the Toro and fire it up. If we're lucky, the GPS will have a waypoint or tracker on where he's been going.
Make it stop!
alive!
Let me guess, super yacht offshore? I don't know how these promoters make so much cheese.
yeah, but don't worry about that. Get on board, snoop around, but don't snoop your ass into a bullet, alright? These yachts is crawling with fucking security.
AA system engaged.
suki!
If you find anything on there that might help us, send me a pic. Maybe something that'll tell us where he's planning to throw this thing. Okay, that's Dre, and that looks like the Diamond Casino.
So that's the venue for his late party, huh?
I'll look into it. Hey, don't you have a penthouse there?
Me? Hell no.
No, I mean the other boss.
Hey, Monty, this snooping through our shit has got to... Wait a minute. You got a penthouse at the Diamond? Hell no.
Yeah, how about we compare notes later and focus on getting off the yacht crawling with armed guards?
Yeah, alright.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? It's on the way.
Everything okay? I'll be here.
Hey, y'all, let's get our heads together. Look, I'm on my way to Dre's place right now. How we looking, Imani?
Good. I have the promoter in the penthouse at the Diamond as of right now. Got all the schematics and building plans ready to roll.
Alright, that's cool. And this dude right here still got copies of Dre's phone, right?
Mm-hmm. It's even switched on again, which means I can track it. Guess he's doing the big reveal.
Alright, shit. This should be easy to snatch. In and out.
Jeez, this promoter guy is annoying AF. His bleeder feed is just non-stop hype for himself. There's like 10 emojis for every word.
Imani, I don't understand half the shit you text me neither.
Yeah, okay. Is open. There's an elevator in there that'll take you right up to the penthouse floor.
So how we doing?
Good. Just coming up on the penthouse. Coords are on your GPS.
Alright, look. Act natural. No guns, trust me. The crazy approach ain't... Okay, look, find that asshole. Snatch whatever he's using to play the tracks.
I'm okay. Just running some errands while I have a little free time on my hands today. Booty call? Who am I gonna call? You know how long it's been for me. No, I tried that route.
Yo, smash that like button. Literally.
Grab whatever he's using to play the tracks, and if you get a chance, man, shut his ass up. This fucking kid is...
What the hell are you doing? You stands are crazy.
Hands up, freeze!
You piece of shit!
Phone's on the move. Fast. Did he bail?
Oh, shit, man. Get after him. Don't leave nothing behind. Grab every fucking thing. All of his equipment. Hey, our cover is blown. They start blasting. Hey, don't get stuck in the shootout. Keep moving.
I'm gonna kill you!
Hey, you gotta put these assholes down fast. Damn, man, it sound like we doing this the messy way.
Jesus Christ!
Man, don't lose him.
You piece of shit! Die! Find some cover!
How the fuck a pump like this got an army of security? Hey, can you see the kid? Man, get through these fools and get after him.
They hit him!
Hey, don't get stuck in the shootout. Keep moving.
Why aren't they dead yet?
The elevator's going down. It's heading to the nightclub. You know, the music locker.
Hey, look, get down here. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, look, when you get down there in the club, man, stay cool. Last thing we want is a fucking panic.
Pinche payaso!
Hey, look, any tech he got on him, man, we need it all to be sure.
Don't fuck with me!
Dick!
Pinche idiota!
Here I come!
Get behind something! Time to
This is
reload!
so not fire!
Stop! I surrender! Please don't kill me! Please, take the phone, take my laptop, they're in my backpack. All the files are on there.
options. Go back via the elevator to the garage, or just walk right through the main gate. Up to you.
Hey, the finish line right there. Let's move.
Cocksucker! Shit! Suck my leg! Ah! Oh, fuck. Inbred moron! Move back!
Hey, darling, I ain't seen you in forever. No, I'm in those circles right now, idiot. Shit, what's your problem?
What's up, boss? Stay safe, boss. I'll be here.
Hey, look, now I know this hood. My auntie still lives up in Strawberry. Me and Lamar, we used to sneak over this way all the time and fuck around. So I had a word with some Davis neighbors, you know, family's people, to see if they can find out some shit about Dre's phone. This dude Vernon, that's the guy that can help. We gonna need to scratch his back before he can scratch ours. But we should be good. Fair warning though, man, he's old school, even for me.
Looking for me? I'm Vernon, repping DNF. You with Franklin, right? I hope he told you what's going down, because you're gonna need to bring it. Here's where we going. We busting up a deal. You show up for us, we show up for you. Because I got some leads on this phone you after. Hey, so you know Franklin, do you know Lamar Davis? He ain't anywhere near this Dre shit you working on, is he? Take it from me. You want to keep that fool clear.
What's up, man? Oh, shit! Damn, did you Christ almighty!
Just running up on these bikers, all right? Nothing fancy, just get it done.
Where you gonna go now? You ain't got nowhere to go now. Appreciate it.
You
I got a fast spot ready.
Real big.
Oh, you going to war with the families, huh?
Motherfucking asshole! What the fuck? Stupid motherfucker! Ah! Fucking history! You better go home, my bitch.
All right, you made it work, and I'm a man of my word.
Fuck it. Hey, man, what's up?
Okay, cool. We're here. I'll be in touch with Franklin when I get something.
Yeah. If anybody here type something. See, I told you I had my mic on. You left and everything. I said, hey, Lexi. I said, hey, Lexi. On everything. Turn my mic on and everything. Yeah.
What's up, boss? I'll be here.
I'm just seeing a lot of folks switch it up on me and everything.
Hey, so Vernon.
where we're headed. So did Franklin tell you we going after the ballers today? Everyone I asked, one name kept coming up for these Drake tracks. Dude called Pete. A real baller OG. Go back as far as I do with DNF. We're gonna need to talk to him. A lot. And that'll probably mean killing a whole bunch of his dudes. Nothing you can't handle, right? I got some boys meeting us over there. Shit, I knew things were going to get heavy. Hold them down. You ain't got nowhere to go Check it out. He bleeds.
Yeah. I'm finna say something. I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's listening. Or even stop it and leaving. But I'm finna say something. And I don't know if it might rub the people the wrong way or what. But I'm gonna say this. Like I said before, I'm seeing a lot of people switching up. And what I mean by this, I'm seeing a lot of people just coming and leaving and peeking in and leaving without typing in the chat to let you know you here or showing love or whatever. Some I haven't seen in a good long time. They come over here, say, hey, what's up? How you doing? What you playing? How you playing? You know what I'm saying? Having a decent conversation. But I'm seeing a lot of people, not some of the people, this is not towards the people, you know what I'm saying, that I fuss with. Now, if I fuss with you, I fuss with you on everything. But I'm seeing a lot of people switching up, stop coming over here, but for the drama. They peep in and leaving, peep in and leaving. But when I come through, I peep. I type in the chat. And this is what that I'm looking at. Some people in a different light. And I'm not trying to say this in a mean way. I'm being honest. Because I'm seeing a lot of people don't come over here saying they sub to me, don't watch me, but they over there with over there on other people live streams, on panels, with the drama and everything. I share them out. They don't share me out. They always tell me I'm a gamer. One, I am a gamer. Two, I'm not a gamer like that. I'm not a content creator. Just because I go live, I'm not a content creator. I got other things on my channel. But they all in the drama. All into the beefs. But don't come over here, say what's up, hit the like button, or do nothing. They just peek and leave. Peek and leave. And I'm starting to see exactly the same thing what I'm saying. Peeking and leaving, without saying anything. I even turn my mic on and speak. The tag people to come through, slide through, don't come over and hop on panels. And then when I be in the chat, the ads is some people subscribe to me just to make sure they are, or make sure they come through, speak to me or whatever. No, I get looked over, comments get looked over, and the chat some chats don't even be moving that fast, so to be my comment to be ignored or missed. Then I had to keep typing it just to make sure you see it. I don't like keep repeating. Then when the second time I try to type it in there, it get overlooked or ignored. So I was seeing a lot of switching up. And then when they get tired of the drama, tired of the beefs, and tired of situations that's going on, they don't even come over, say, hey Quan, how you doing? What you playing? Nothing. The only people that I probably see slide through is probably Jackson Street, Vampy, Lady Law, Buddy, some of the people in the black sector. Know what I'm saying? Majority of the people in the black sector on everything. Some in the B sector that don't even slide through, but they do slide through to come over just to don't type and leave. Some in the Mo 3, the know what I'm saying, the alphas, but they do come over and type, you know what I'm saying, but they don't stay. They just leave and go right back to the drama. So there's gonna be some emojis put in the chat when I speak to some people on everything. But they ask why, I'ma say on everything. 'Cause this right here is finna be checked to see who actually really watch me, hear me talk, or type in the chat, or even hit the like button. As much as I've been going live, the longest I've been going live, and nobody don't come over here but with the drama, but always they're in the drama, talking about the drama, critiquing about the drama. You don't even come over here. Yeah. They gonna be some on everything. I don't care how many people getting tired of the questions. They gonna be some questions asked. On everything. You come through everybody's live, but don't even come to my live. Even if I do play games. Even if I'm just listening to music, playing video games. Even if I'm just mute and playing games. Don't even say anything. Just pop up and leave. Pop up and leave. But when people go live, I'll be right there, typing in chat, speaking to people on everything. On everything. There'll be some questions asking around here. I don't care how many people get tired of the same questions I ask on everything. Now, I don't know who's in here listening. I hope I ain't, you know what I'm saying, drawing you away, because how I'm giving my thoughts about this on everything. So, I don't know who's in here. Type something in the chat.
Ass up out of here. And I'm just trying to figure it out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if that's going to be the right one. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot I had on the phone. That's what I'm coming up to. And Krista, baby, keep doing what you're doing. They don't like it. But you know what? They'll go help another sector and won't even help you. And you was over there making them numbers as well as me, as well as everybody else. But then, you know, that's what happened. Because I was like, oh, no, man, and all that. Big fan of shit. Even if people ain't like that shit, I prefer this better. Not saying that none of my relationships with but I wasn't anybody's bitch screaming. I need to listen. So I say that to say this. Everybody don't want to talk about that shit. And I cringe at that shit. And I like bitches. Like everything don't gotta be weird, zesty shit.
So you can talk to me about whatever the fuck you want to, but don't make it weird talk to me. Cause some shit is cringy to me. Like I still got that soul weird shit cringy. But like nobody will talk about that. Hey Quani, I be calling you that shit. I be like, you probably gonna be like, girl, don't call me that. Happy wanted to talk about Brandon and Beth. Happy gotta know how to approach situations when you talk to them. And that wasn't the way. Quani. I wanted to listen to my man, not this song. I wanted to listen to my man.
Okay, another day, another bougie ass member club. Hey, let's do this. We'll holler on the way over there, alright? Okay, shit, wanna run us through it, Iman?
So we're gonna need the club security footage. Job 1 is find the club surveillance room. Job 2 is break in. Then you're gonna use the USB I gave you to get into the archive and send the footage back to me. I'll scan it for a lead.
That's not taking because I don't talk to that person. See, it'd be different if I was, because I'm about to throw a shot. I'm about to throw a shot at you, Quan. It'd be different if I was running around here calling everybody that. But I don't do that. I don't go around giving out the same warning. And then go lie down something awful. Yeah. I didn't use it on leg.
What up, Reef?
These stickers, what you know about it? What you know about life? If God ain't good, say we will be. What's wrong? What's wrong with God?
Okay, got the footage. I got it leaving the club in a limo. Let me just check who it's registered Shell company, complete dead end. Except.
Oh, this is a thank you, Quan.
Sweet.
I mean, thank you, Dion. Listen, I looked down real quick and looked back up. I'm on my laptop too. I'm sorry, Dion. And he a Christian. See, I'm standing up, I'm feeling to the more trying, I'm feeling.
Alright, shit, follow that limo.
And don't let them see you. Looks like someone got out since the car got flagged. They would have taken the data. We just need to see where it goes.
If it comes to it, take his ass out. Grab their ID and bring it back to the fucking office.
All right, there it is.
What's up, boss? I'll be here.
Hey, so this... Okay, look, we're gonna need some alone time with this lawyer. We're gonna persuade his ass to give us the access code to this fucking party. You're gonna need to get him back to the office alive, all right?
And if we take his car too, we can use it to get past the gate at the mansion.
Oh shit, hell yeah, good call. Look, let's do this shit right though. Start with getting past the dude's security. When you get to him, use the stun gun I set you up with. Should knock his ass out cold.
You fucking idiot! Get behind something! idiot. Let's finish this.
Hey, just bring him straight back to the office once you got him. It's time for me and him to have a chat about the access codes. We'll leave his car in the garage so it's all set for the auction.
Looking good, boss. Stay safe, boss.
Society. I don't care how rich he is. This ain't his fucking music to be selling. Look, I'ma head over to Dre's crib because he gonna want a live update on this one.
Hey, ladies! Hey, gents! Hey, ladies again. Thank you for coming to my little soiree. Let me apologize for the unusual arrangement this evening. I have a little business matter to attend to inside, but don't worry.
All good? They let you in?
All quiet on the security channel.
Alright, look, just be cool. Blend in. Like drink some cocktails or some shit.
Huh. You're by the DJ, right?
Hey, I think they over there. What's up?
This DJ isn't even doing anything. The equipment is streaming music from somewhere else.
Oh, so he fucking faking it, huh?
Looks like it. I'm gonna try to track down the real source now. Alright, I did a little snooping around this guy's home network. He's sitting tight inside, with the music.
Okay, shit, what you think, Dre?
You know what I think? I think we should tell this motherfucker that my demos are not for sale. Fuck everybody. I want to send a message.
Alright, you heard the man. Hey, start trashing all that shit. That ought to bring their ass out in the open.
Well, this should be good.
Hey, I don't care whatever the fuck you gotta do. Break equipment, pop a few guards. Dre wants a message sent, and we gon' send it.
Just mobilized his private military.
Whoa! What the hell, guys? What's going on out here? This is crazy! Everyone calm down!
I got this! Screw you! I got your back! I gotta reload!
Security! Don't have any security still alive out there! Can we fucking kill these people, please?
I'm hearing some radio chatter about prepping a helicopter. Get ready to go after him.
Okay, this is it. Just bring down that chopper and we home and dry. the phone, get the fuck out of here.
Looks like the private military didn't get the memo about their dead employer yet.
Hey, they don't even know they ain't getting paid for this shit. Just trying to lose them. Watch how fast they bounce when they find out all the money's out of the picture.
What you say, Lexi? Let me see. I'm bad. They being mean. On everything. I don't know why. On everything. I begin to know it in chats. So I don't know why. On everything. But yeah. I did a little mini rant earlier, so you probably missed that. You probably missed that, so I did a little mini rant. Certain shit. Yeah, on everything. The teddy bear did a little ranting, a mini rant. So you might hear it, so when you listen to the replay on everything. Because I've seen a lot of people switching up on me lately. Ignoring me, ain't sharing me out, showing me no love, no nothing. On everything. Then we had to go to watch. On everything. Man. A lot of people been switching up and saying, oh, I watch people play video games. I always watch people play video games. But don't even name one game besides GTA. On everything. I done played so many video games on here. On everything. At this whole time of me being live on YouTube, I done played so many YouTube. I done did a 12-hour trying to beat a YouTube game. Not YouTube game, but a video game. On everything. I'm finna hop back on that too. On everything, cause it's 2K. I'm glad somebody gifted me that, but I don't want the 2K too time consuming. On everything. I can play 2K, but it just be too time consuming. Gotta play this to win this, and you don't get that much coins, and it's too much time consuming, and too much spend. It's spending too much money for some VC. It's too much. $100 for 100K VCs. I can't get into it. On everything. But yeah. And then a lot of people, they'll just stop by and don't even speak. They just stop and leave on everything. Just stop and leave on everything. They don't hit the like button or nothing. Then I ask somebody to do this. Are they still sub to me on everything? Ignore that twice on everything. On everything. I had to ask twice if they still sub to me on everything. I don't like to repeat a question in the chat because, you know, some people might think it's you spamming they chat on everything. Then everybody be doing that unsubbing because they sub to a lot of folks. Like, I don't know why would they do that on everything. For real. Like, why would you want to unsub from everybody because you sub to a lot of folks? I'm sub to a lot of folks. I'm not finna unsub to nobody on everything. Unless they, you know what I'm saying, got something towards me on everything. On everything. And then we both Aquarius too on everything. Shoot. I done shared a lot of people on my community wall and everything, showing them love. They don't show no love back on everything. Except I know Paulette, she'll probably share me out on everything when she do be going live. Or she'll probably come over here and watch me play. That's the only person that probably watch me play.
But that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, anyone still
On everything. But I'm going to keep going on everything. And I'm going to keep asking questions on everything. Since these folks switching up, I'm going to start asking questions on everything. Start asking questions. Whether they like it or not. On everything. For real. And then, one thing about, you know what I'm saying, sharing live, like the link to a live, I don't like the spam people inboxes with links and stuff. I don't like doing all that. But they'll make it seem like you bothering them or you annoying them putting links in their inboxes. And that's too much. And I always get notifications when people go live. on everything. Every time I sub to somebody, I put the notification on for all posts, videos, YouTube, live streams, on everything. Yeah, that's on everything. I'm gonna start asking questions about it too. On everything. But they know what I'm saying? They'll come over here. This is what they do. They come over here, see what I'm doing, watching, ain't typing in the chat. Don't hit the like. Don't share me out on everything. They don't do that. And then when I come over to their live, when it's the same amount of people that I got, I'll be over there typing on everything, commute. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna say communicating, but you know what I'm saying? I'll be participating in chats on everything. If somebody that's often participating in your chat, like hitting the like button and be sharing you out. If you don't share them out on everything, the person that's sharing you out is like, yeah, on everything. And one reason I'm not doing it for. I'm not doing it for no clout on everything. Never that on everything. Cause I've been doing this for almost since CV hit. And then with the CV hit, on there I start streaming on everything. Got an Xbox and start streaming. And then everybody's like, oh, you need to start streaming, or what you be playing your video games on? Now I'm streaming and nobody coming through. They'll stop by on everything. They don't even say nothing, just watch. And then I'll be unmuting my mic. I be saying, if y'all in here on everything, type something in the chat on everything. I always say that. Maybe like 2 or 3 people, they just be in here watching. I be like, you know what I'm saying, type something you watching on everything. If you're watching, type something in the chat on everything. Trying to get people to events, like just type, say hi, hey, hello, how you doing, on everything. Besides just watching. On everything. You know what some people be here doing? I don't even do panels. After all these years that I've been doing, you know what I'm saying, streaming my game, I never did panels. On everything. Somebody said, you need to start doing panels. I don't do panels. I might hop on panels, but I don't do panels. But then some people, you know what I'm saying, be greeting, you know what I'm saying. Understand you miss, you know what I'm saying, some greeting on everything, you know what I'm saying. Speaking to people. That's understandable. Be a lot of people in the chat, but you know, on everything. I tried to get somebody to come over here. Tag them in 4 different community posts on everything. Ain't even came over here. But I'm always in their chat. Telling me to come to their chat on everything. Do you watch they live streams? I be like, yep. Do you watch my live streams? They ignore that on everything. For real. Yeah, holding up panel be hard, to be honest. You never know what's going on everything. You never know what might pop off on everything. Mike, you be up there by yourself, you know what I'm saying? You be, you know what I'm saying, talking, give your commentary on some things, some thoughts on some things, and then all of a sudden you see a P bomb in your backstage or whatever on everything. Like, nah. I get on Caduce for you know what I'm saying, doing a panel by themselves on everything, or doing a live stream by themselves, just giving commentary and replay back what it is, recaps on everything. Shout out to YouTube cameras. She used to come over here. She just stopped doing it. On everything. Shoot. Be everywhere. Now the only thing I'm gonna say this. Now the only thing, if I ever do a panel on everything, it's gonna be somebody showing me something on everything. That's just me being honest. So if I ever do a panel, if somebody trying to get me to do a panel, it got to be somebody showing me something. On everything. For real. Man, everything. For real. Nah, one thing, no group of people, you know what I'm saying, that actually check me out, it's majority is black sector on everything, where I'm from, on everything. And shout out to the black sector that the people I fuss with on everything. Always been showing me love ever since I started streaming video games. From 2 different softwares on everything. From 2 different softwares. On everything. But yeah. On everything. Let me see.
issue with you, baby. I love you.
But yeah. Crazy. Boy, when I see some people, boy, ooh, it's gonna be some questions. It's gonna be some questions. I'm telling you. Not the questions I be asking, the interesting questions. It's gonna be some straight questions on everything. For real. But yeah.
Hey, Cookie. What's good? Look at that. Memorial tonight. I don't know. I had a soccer beach a couple years back. I just changed it. Look. Look, you see how good trying to make the wins. Be like this. The ball player down there talking about. Now you can't make no say this. You can't make no say this. Man, I play them on the left.
Lexi, you still here? On everything.
You don't got time for this. Looks like my brother still talking to you. This you right here. He loves all the weirdness. That's about it. That's I'm the same. He never said that before. Yeah, no, you have to put it this way.
Man, I can't do all that yelling. Can't. On everything. You don't know what they be talking about or what they saying when they do be yelling. But yeah. This man, boy. Everything. Blue. Everything. I might play some Call of Duty on everything. I can't get in 2K like that, like these streamers do on everything. But yeah, gonna do this right here. Everything, get this money. Gonna get this money on everything. Whoever here watching, type some on everything. Hit the like or something on everything. Shoot. Cause in here watching, type some. Yeah. On everything. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
I mean, Cupcake, you told me you were gonna get me a goddamn microphone like 2 weeks of me being here, and then I probably didn't hear from you no more. And when you came back in, you leave. No, I didn't. Who was popular? I never became popular. I just.
Let me hear this.
Red Bull Zero. Zero sugar.
Listen to some
100%
YouTube.
wings with monk fruit extract. Tried it yet?
On everything. So boom.
If you are unaware, let me catch you up to speed. Evidently, Teddy Bridgewater, former NFL quarterback, buckle up, Teddy. Buckle up, Teddy. Just got suspended from coaching Miami Northwestern High School for providing impermissible benefits to his players. Keep in mind, he led them to a state championship, Class 3A state championship last year. Then came off his couch to go back up Jared Goff for the Detroit Lions going into their postseason run last year as well. But he got suspended from coaching for giving back to his players.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Miami-Dade County Public Schools breaking the silence about suspending former Dolphins quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. Bridgewater had been coaching at his alma mater, Miami Northwestern Senior High. He solicited donations to help cover the football players' costs for travel, meals, and treatment. He said he paid for those things himself last season, but asked for help covering the costs this season. In a statement to CBS News Miami, the district said in part, quote, "While we recognize the community's passion for supporting student athletes and the contributions to the school's recent athletic success, MDCPS holds all programs to the highest standards of integrity and compliance. The Florida High School Athletic Association has clear guidelines regarding impermissible benefits, and we are committed to upholding those standards across all our athletic programs. The district is cooperating fully with the FHSAA to ensure all policies and procedures are being followed, end quote. Bridgewater says he self-reported the payments. He said he remains committed to helping his alma mater.
First and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
Teddy Bridgewater never was an employee at Miami Northwestern. He did all of this as a volunteer. Came in to be the head coach, not even receiving a check from the doggone program, putting blood, sweat, tears into making sure this team is able to go and excel. Went 12-2, won a championship, and made sure the players were well taken care of, ranging from Uber rides to meals, making sure that the field was adequate for the players to go and play. And this man is getting suspended. How you gonna suspend somebody who don't even work for you? That's the same as having a situation where, let's say, one of the players' parents just so happens to have a background in football or whatever, or the coaching staff just so happen to like him, so they bring him into, the coaching staff. They give Mans, a headset. They out there doing everything they can, volunteering, because we've all been in high school. For those of you who played high school sports, there's always somebody on the coaching staff who ain't actually employed by the school. My JV high school football coach ain't even worked at the school. He worked at a whole other school. He was essentially an op for all intents and purposes. But he was helping coach us, right? So let's just say you happen to have a parent of somebody on the team just go and do everything they can to go and help. But for whatever reason, because the school start hating, we going to suspend that dude. I thought it was about the kids. This makes no sense. Let's go and break this down. And here we go. And now a word from our sponsor. So boom. It's a skincare summer, and I know all of us aren't doing a 10-step skincare routine. However, we can all agree your skin deserves much more than just a regular traditional rinse. And Manscaped has officially thrown their name in the hat. Let me introduce you to the Skin Ultra Adventure and Clean 4.0 toiletry. Link in my description. This is directly from Teddy Bridgewater's official Facebook account last week, which he was asking for donations to pretty much help crowd fund for the expenses for the team this upcoming season, because last year he paid out of his own pocket to make sure the team was well taken care of. So I'm just going to scan through here just so you have an understanding of the type of person Teddy Bridgewater just so happens to be. First and foremost, $14,000 that he paid out of his pocket for training camp last year. 4 nights, 3 hot meals a day from local businesses in the area. Secondly, $9,500 to purchase pride sets for the players so that they can look like a team. $300 a week to make sure the field is painted with lines and numbers so the players can know how to line up and how to execute. Anybody who's ever played football at the high school level, if you happen to play on a shitty field, whether it had been grass, if it happened to be turf and it was sitting, I'm sorry about that. Whoever the hell installed that was terrible. But you already know, for those who are learning the game in real time, if you don't know the town and distance, you're going to have a terrible time come game day. Furthermore, it's going to be very difficult to understand your alignment, your assignment, and above all else, your responsibility if you can't even get the spacing right because the lines are all over the place. A number of us have played at shitty high school fields where the hash marks are completely off. So the alignment from where you're accustomed to being set, the spacing makes no sense. So then you're completely out of position straight out the gate, and you got to play your way into position. But let's move forward. It also cost them $1,300 a week to have recovery trucks to come and service the players the day before the game. I didn't even have no doggone recovery truck. I promise you, there's a number of you who are watching this right now. You didn't even have recovery trucks when you were playing in high school. There's probably current high schoolers right now watching. You ain't got no recovery truck. Teddy Bridgewater went above and beyond to make sure these players were well taken care of. The rest and recovery was top notch. They were being fed, and they were at least being presented as a presentable team. Continuing moving forward here, during the season, cost them $2,200 to feed the team in pregame meals. He made sure they were well fed. And remember, it's not just the players. It's not as if he's just feeding the players. I can promise you, he's probably feeding some of the staff as well, making sure that everybody is taken care of. And then also $700 weekly on Uber Fix. This is not just a coach. This is somebody who's making sure everybody is good. I can promise you, he was a father figure to a great percentage of that team. I can promise you he was a mentor to the bulk share, if not everybody on that team, because he was not only showing them how you're supposed to go and lead, he was also showing the coaches how to do it as well. And you suspend him for what? Because he didn't go through the proper channels? Granted, as you could hear in the news report, and then furthermore, because he did all of this on his own, and he claimed himself, he self-reported as well. They end up suspending him because what? The school ain't get they cut? Come on, man, what we doing? Fucking bullshit! And again, let me just state this once more. Teddy didn't need to do any of this. He stated at the bottom of the Facebook post, none of these were a required. He took it upon his own volition to go and do so. However, let's do a little bit of math so you have an understanding of how much money he pumped into this program just last season alone, in which they went on to go and win a state title. One would assume maybe everything he did contributed to them going and winning a title, because did they win one without him? I don't know. Whatever the case is, let's look at the math right here. It's a weekly basis, keep in mind. First and foremost, high school football season, they went 12-2. I would assume at that point, given they were 12-2, there was a first round bye, but let's just say that wasn't the case. I believe standard training camp period, high school football is about what, 2, maybe 3 weeks? In New York, we reported to practice 2 weeks prior to the start of the season. Florida, I don't know if it's different, but let's just go with 16 total weeks for the season, right? Give or take somebody who's in the state of Florida and primarily in Miami. You can fact check it down in the comment section. But let's just multiply things by 16. And by training camp, I'm also including the hell week period, to where you have that massive amount of conditioning where you're doing non-padded work leading into the following week in which you put the pads on and then you start to clang and bang and get your scrimmages going and everything of that nature. I didn't even take into account the scrimmages either. That's probably an additional week. But we're going to keep it at 16, give or take. Again, somebody in the comment section, go and fact check me. First and foremost, let's work our way backward. $700 in Ubers per week. You multiply that 700 by 16, that gets you $11,200. Then we take a look at the meals per week. $2,200 for the meals per week. We'll multiply that by 16. That comes out to $35,200. Right? Then we'll continue to move forward. We've got the $1,300 per week that he was paying in recovery trucks. You multiply that by 16. That gets you $20,800. That's close to $100. You add in the $300 per week to make sure that the lines on the field were well taken care of. You multiply that 300 by 16, that gets you $4,800, and then you go and you add the $9,500 that was necessary to make sure that the pride sets were there for the team so that they looked good. That was only a one-time purchase. And then ultimately the $14,000 that went towards the training camp where they spent some time and those evenings to where he took care of everything for the teammates. You put everything combined, that gets you $95,500. Nearly $100,000. A whole lot of money that he pumped into the program himself, and they turned around, they fired. First and foremost, here's where I think Teddy went wrong. Should have never went and posted it on social media. You could have went and posted, hey, we're crowdfunding for the football team. It's not like the archaic days, although they still do it, where you bring the players out in front. They're selling chocolates on the trains or on the corner and things of that nature. But here you are, a public figure, going to your, followers to say, hey, we're raising money for the team. If you'd like to contribute, go and contribute here. Had he just done that rather than say, I did this out of my own pocket, they probably wouldn't have immediately flagged that and then ultimately went and suspended him. Because again, like I said prior, because he didn't go through the right channels and have it done by way of the school getting the money and then them choosing to distribute it, that's probably what ended up leading to suspension. But let's call a spade here. Don't you think that's utterly ridiculous? I understand, okay, if it's the school who has to make the ultimate decision where it goes. If he says he spent this, and then on top of that, he said he self-reported as well. And you can see, because this is verifiable evidence. All he has to do is just pull up receipts, and then it's easy to identify that. If week after week, you see there's a bulk share of meals that were not here the year prior, that are now here to go and feed the kids, you can see the field is being kept up to speed, up to date with things being maintained. You can see that the equipment has since been upgraded. It's pretty verifiable that this money was utilized for what it was supposed to be utilized for. But from the school's perspective, they would probably say, hey, now I don't know what the financing of this particular school happens to be, but obviously they have a football team. There's
shout
no
out
doubt
to
about
the
it, they have
Chisel
other
Adonis.
athletic programs as well. They probably have a number of different academic programs as well. If Teddy took this near $100,000 and put it as a donation to the school, you think the school would only utilize all of that money and put it solely towards the football team? Of course not. They would end up splitting that and sending it amongst a ton of different sort of programs, and then ultimately the football team would probably see maybe a few grand at best, maybe 10 of the total amount of money, because that's ultimately what it is that they do. So they wanted to probably set up a situation where somebody's not going and playing favorites. However, on the flip side, this isn't a situation in which Teddy's doing all of this to either, one, go and get notoriety solely for himself, or two, you can clearly see that this wasn't something that was done maliciously to try to line the pockets of the players. It's not as if it's one of them situations where he's putting money in the players' pockets. He's making sure that they're taken care of, because you got to take into account, not only is this his alma mater, this is also in the same sort of sport in which he was able to go professional. So he's already understanding of what's necessary, not only to make it to the next level, but what's necessary to maintain a healthy body throughout the course of a season. Because once you experience that, when I was in college, I never in high school dealt with having, a massage therapist that's there, a damn team doctor that's right there on site during practice. College was the first time I got a chance to experience that. High school, we ain't had that. So I made it to college. I'm like, damn, the fuck you got to do to have that going on? But then I had teammates who came from Texas, who came from Florida, who came from different sort of states, California, who happened to have dealt with that in high school because they went to bigger high school. So imagine if you happen to go to this school, if you're playing basketball, you ain't got that. You running track, you ain't got that. You play volleyball, you ain't got that. But then the football team got it, of course there's gonna be an issue. But on Teddy's case, what do you expect him to do if he wants the best for the players and he's trying to go and provide that?
I don't give a fuck.
Is exactly what the school board must have said. The moment that they saw, he paid nearly $100,000 to make sure that the team is taken care of. But let me tell you something right now. Suspending Teddy Bridgewater does what exactly for the program? Because the only people who really get hurt in this situation is the students. Because guess what? Let's just say you happen to be a sophomore or a junior. Graduating seniors, you just essentially had the best year of your high school career and you're off to college. But if you happen to be a sophomore or a junior, and now the experience of playing, the resources you had access to has since elevated for one season, and now all of a sudden you're falling essentially off of a cliff because of the meals that you're going to be consuming, the R&R between and after games, in between practices, that's not going to be there for you. The uniformity of the damn clothing, if everybody's going to be in sync with how it is that you're showing up. It is almost like a Coach Carter situation. It's very, very, you can compare it to the movie.
You really need to consider the message that you're sending these boys.
But in reverse, or I should say in a different context, because in the movie, it was pretty much the town and everybody wanted to see the team play, didn't really care about academics. In this case, Teddy Bridgewater just trying to help out the team, but then the school only cares about him going through the proper channels. But you get what it is that I'm trying to say.
What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house. Take your meal. Do what you need to do. God damn.
Thank you very much, Michael Irvin, because I think the only way that this can be reconciled is if the players were to protest and essentially put their foot down and say, we are not playing this upcoming season unless Teddy Bridgewater's suspension is lifted. Because for all intents and purposes, he did this with the best for the players in mind. And they could possibly have the school board and Teddy Bridgewater have a conversation and they come to a conclusion to what's the best method moving forward. Teddy will ultimately go and take the proper channels. And not to say that he's going to receive some sort of slap on the wrist or something of that nature, but for all intents and purposes, because you have verifiable evidence as to what the money was utilized for.
I don't think
he has all of the reports, got all of the receipts. It's just a matter of saying, all right, you can't do that no more, and then you move forward. Or maybe he has to go and make a charitable donation towards the school or something to try to reconcile for the remainder of the programs that probably didn't have the types of funds allocated towards them that the full 95 grand and some change would have been able to be, divvied up amongst those different programs. Overall, I just think it's a wild headline to hear that he got suspended for just trying to go and help out the kids. Because again, that's what it was all about, right? And I'm not going to try to sit here and accuse, the administrative, or I should say the athletic director, for ultimately making the decision to go and suspend him, or whoever it was that ultimately made the decision to suspend him because they didn't get a chance to dip their hand into that money and possibly go and pocket it. I don't want to levy that kind of allegation. Some may mess around and believe that happens to be the case because, call it what it is, in a number of these different school boards where you happen to have these big-time money alumni who make these huge charitable donations, somebody mess around and skim off the top. But I'm not going to levy that kind of allegation. I just think it's a situation where it was like, all right, you have rules, you have regulations. He didn't necessarily abide by it, so we got to get him up out of there. But then you got to take into account what was the purpose behind what it was that he was doing. This ain't no Bishop Sycamore kind of situation. This ain't no damn, crazy scheming and scamming. Call it what it is. In high school sports, in college sports now with NIL, you got players who's essentially going to the highest bidder. Teddy, although you can say he didn't do it the right way because he came straight out of pocket, he's been transparent. Ever since making the doggone post, he's been transparent. So as far as I'm concerned, y'all got to get this type of stuff reconciled, because I'll tell you right now, there's probably a number of different former players of high schools and then ultimately former players in, professional sports leagues across a number of different sports who've attempted to go and give back, and maybe they give back by way of directly to the program rather than the school. And now all of a sudden what you're saying is, oh, well, unless you go through these channels, none of this is going to be able to be accepted. And again, the only person who ultimately gets fucked over in the long run is the kids. Yeah. So do what's right by the kids, reinstate Teddy Bridgewater, and let him go and coach these children, because last year was the best year of their lives, and I would hate to have a situation where this is now the precedent that is set, because it's going to suck for a number of different kids outside of just the state of Florida, around the country, who happen to get this kind of treatment. Because I best believe if they were able to come down on Teddy like this, they probably going to go grab the flashlight and they fixing to go and spread it around these different organizations in these bigger states like a Texas, like a California. Maybe they may even go down to Louisiana, different places to where a Georgia, where football is prevalent, and they're going to do everything in their power to make sure, well, we didn't get our taste of the money, so we about to shut everything down. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this entire situation. Personally, I think they should go and reinstate Teddy. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think.
Shout out to Chisel Diamonds on everything. I think I agree with him on everything, because Teddy Bridgewater almost spent $100K on the football team, maintenance and everything, food, travels, and the whole nine. But they suspended him because he didn't use the proper programs or channels to take the money to on everything, or do it the right way. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm finna go ahead and end this. Anybody that is still here, type right now on everything. Because I know some people still here on everything. I don't know if Lexi still here on everything. But shout out to you on everything. Type some of you still here on everything. But yeah, let me see something real quick before I end my live.
You was around.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm finna go. Yeah, I'm finna go ahead and end this on everything. Shout out to everybody that did stop by, came through, you know what I'm saying, did show some love on everything. You know what I'm saying? On everything. Shout out to Lexi with the racks on everything. With the bit racks on everything. Shout out to Reef on everything. Shout out to Jackson Street, even though I be over there on everything. Stop by on her live streams. She still come through on everything. Shout out to Jackson Street on everything. But yeah. Well, I'm finna go ahead and end this. I did do a little slight rant, but I don't think it's a rant. It's just my honest thoughts on everything. But yeah, I'm finna go ahead and end this. Like I always say, stay safe in these YouTube streets. Stay safe in these real life streets. And while it's hot outside, stay cool in these real life streets on everything. Also stay safe because it's already hot out here on everything. So yeah, shout out to everybody that stopped by. I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. I am out. Ooh wee. If y'all, it's 4 people in here, ain't nobody typing on everything. I'm gonna see if somebody type on everything. 4 people in here. Well, look like they ain't typing. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this, you know what I'm saying? If y'all hit that like on everything, I got a cash app in my description below, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that app on everything. If y'all really do fucks with me on everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I see y'all in the YouTube streets on everything. Yeah. Ooh wee.